Hey guys, this is Sam from The Other Guy's Pharmacy. I'm the pharmacist here. So we've been talking about a little about washing, how to be able to prevent illnesses, foodborne or airborne illnesses. The best way is to use proper washing, hand washing technique. You can use hand sanitizer if you don't have it, but preferably you want to use soap. Now it can be any soap. It doesn't have to be antibacterial soap. Regular soap is just fine. The important thing is that you do it correctly. So you want to make sure that you wash your hands with cold or hot water. It's not really important. Evidence shows that either or will work. Ideally, I like people to use hot water, but it's not, it's not necessary, or it's not either or would be fine basically. But the important thing is that you do wash your hands for at least 20 seconds, and make sure that you thoroughly wash and rub. Create friction between your hands. Make sure you scrub under your nails. If you have any jewelry, that's the best place to have bacteria and viruses, is in jewelry. So make sure you move your jewelry around. Make sure you clean inside your jewelry. If you can, use a toothpick under your nails and in jewelry. But if you can't, it's okay. Just make sure you rub at least 20 seconds, remember. So we're going to do this a little bit really quick here, just so you can see some of the technique. There's also some people are asking whether or not you should use a towel before, or paper towel after or before to open the faucet. It's not necessary. If you want to do it, you can. It may help, it may not help. There's not enough evidence to show that it's better, but you can if you want to. Like I said, what's important is make sure you do that for 20 seconds. Also, again, it's not necessary to use bacterial soap. Any type of soap is okay. If you don't have soap, you can use hand sanitizer. But the only thing about hand sanitizer, it doesn't remove dirt or debris in your hands. So your hands have to be clean. If they're not clean, it's not really helpful. So you can use that, but the same thing, you want to make sure that you do it for at least 20 seconds. So you don't need a lot of water. The important thing is to make sure you dampen your hands. So dampen your hands. Try to conserve as much water as you can, of course, also. So you can go ahead and close this now. Use enough soap. Liquid soap's okay too. Bar soap is fine. Again, we're going to do 20 seconds. Some people say to sing the happy birthday song, I think twice. I think that's more than 20 seconds, but you want to make sure that it's at least 20 seconds. So scrub, of course, between your fingers. We're scrubbing between your fingers. Again, we're not performing surgery, so you're just cleaning your hands. You want to make sure that you get your wrists too. Get your wrists, get your hands in between. Make sure you get your nails. So we're doing our nails right now. I don't have a lot of nails, and I don't have large nails, so it's not that difficult for me. But some people have those huge long nails. That's the best place for bacteria to grow. So girls, females, make sure you clean under your nails thoroughly. I'm going to move my ring a little bit so that I can get under my ring and try to scrub my ring also. So for purposes, I don't know how much time this was because I wasn't keeping track since I'm talking right now. But let's say it is already 20 seconds. Go ahead and open your water again. Rinse thoroughly. If we were performing surgery, this would be a little bit different, of course, but most of us are not surgeons. So rinse thoroughly. This is the part where some people say, hey, should I close it with a towel or not? It's up to you. You can, but you don't have to. So after 20 seconds, you can go ahead and shut off the faucet. Some people will say to use a towel or or clean rag or something to close the faucet. You don't have to. It's not, it might help a little bit extra, but you don't have to. The reason why I don't recommend is just because you're going to get the towel wet and you're going to have to use more towels, but you don't have to. And then, I just kind of let it drip for a little bit. That way you don't use as many towels or many napkins, so just let it drip for a little bit. And just with a regular towel, you just want to, kind of dry your hands. Or you can let them air dry. It's going to take forever to do that, but let them air dry. You do want to make sure that they are as dry as possible, because if they stay wet, then that's where bacteria latches and viruses latch. Make sure, again, jewelry is dry also. Don't use those air dryers that they have like in the restrooms. Those things actually are dirtier than just using regular towels or paper towels. They're super dirty. They're basically recycling the air in the room, and so you don't want to use those. But definitely use really good cleaning hygiene. This is the most important way to reduce illnesses. The last estimates that I saw, it can reduce like diarrhea illnesses by 50%, airborne or upper respiratory tract illnesses by about 16%. So it's very important that you do it. Again, don't use the air blowers. Spray common areas. Very important also, every time you're coughing or sneezing, always do the Dracula. I keep saying that. Always use the Dracula. Always do the Dracula. So that's a proper cleaning technique. Make sure you're cleaning your hands as much as possible, for sure, after you go to the restroom or become in contact with anybody that has an illness. Make sure you clean your hands. Use the alcohol. If you can't if you can't wash your hands, make sure it's over 60% alcohol. Again, 20 seconds, either or. Sing the happy birthday song for at least I think it's twice what I read. Other than that, that's it, guys. Make sure you're cleaning your hands. A lot of washing, and stay safe out there.